It makes sense. It makes sense why people hang on so tight to toxic family ideals. To let go is a very raw grief. To know that these relationships are not meant to continue beyond the basic growing up stuff is a very difficult thing to go through. We can go through it mentally, we can go through it logically, we can even do some emotional dancing with it. But the bottom line, the chemical connection with people that we are related to is visceral. And the mind doesn't get to take over and decide differently. The mind doesn't get to be top dog. It's the structure, it's the fibers in the structure of family that is very resistant. It's resistant to let go. It's resistant to stay letting go. It's resistant to just let go. When I take the titles away, there's nothing there. When I take the titles away, it's a simple human being. When I take the titles away, it's very, very easy to note that this is just another person in the world doing their thing. And I'm another human being in this world doing my thing. And the two don't necessarily, don't obviously meld. It feels like cutting a quilt that was hand stitched, one stitch by one stitch, and one square picked out over time, over the next square over time. And then that quilt is cut with the scissors and torn and then cut and torn and then cut until they're two separate pieces. And in the desperation of that fractured moment, in the desperation of those ripped moments, in the desperation of those cut moments, trying frantically to put each little fiber back together as if it was never cut, as if it was never torn. But it was torn and it was cut. And much of it, I did it myself because I could see clearly that this was not good for anyone involved. This blanket, as beautiful as it was when it was made, needed to be separated. And each person got to take a piece of that quilt and then go on with their life and then build their quilt from that original quilt. And that's what it feels like to let go of family. And that's what it feels like to hang on to family. And that's what it's like to try to keep family together, because the alternative is to feel those raw edges. And it's painful. It's physically painful. Family bonds are different than a guy. Family bonds are different than a marriage. Pain is different. Sadness is different. The grief is different. The letting go is different. The detoxification is different and freeing. The withdrawal, the chemical withdrawal. Is that why most people stay? Is that why most people keep adding self-sewing tape and ironing it on high cotton with steam trying to make those fucking edges stay together so the withdrawal isn't evident. So the withdrawal symptoms can be masked, hidden, ignored. It's just fucking hard.